Are you a fellow YouTube creator? Are you frustrated with, you've been making content for a while, you've made outstanding videos, you've put your heart and soul into them, but you still only have a few subscribers, you still only have a few viewers? That's all of us here. We have been making videos now for a year. We have 42 videos and we have 148 subscribers after all that time. We're frustrated.
Yes, very much so.
Coming across as frustrated.
Very frustrated.
And so we want you to stay tuned because we're going to watch a video. We would like you to watch it with us.
Watch it.
We're going to break it down into this video that we're about to watch has 3 lessons in it. And we would like to learn how those 3 lessons, how we might be able to apply those to our channel.
Okay.
Agreed.
I want you to also know that we are taking lessons from Tim Schmoyer from
Video Creators.
If you've never heard of Tim,
Guru.
here he is, and here's his videos. He has tons of public videos, and he has private courses, which is something else that we have done. We have purchased one of his courses, and we're going through that process. PADDY GALLOWAY analyzed Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast has over 20 million followers. That's amazing and all, but how did he get from where he was, which was just a few subscribers, to over 20 million? And so PADDY GALLOWAY broke it down. Well, he is a beast.
And what was the time frame that it took him to get to his 20 million?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. You know what? He never mentions that.
These ideas get me.
Yeah, that's a very good question. But I do know that he had over 400 videos.
Wow.
Before he changed his format and got an idea of like, you know what, this is not working out for me, I'm getting frustrated. That was after 400 videos.
Okay.
So that kind of answers that question.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to have to do 400 videos.
We don't want to have 400. We don't have time for 400 videos before success.
Yes.
I love y'all.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Start this video with us, and here we go.
Boom.
It's been a crazy 2 weeks since I uploaded my last video. Here's why Mr. Beast is a genius. The video has hit over 1.8 million views, my channel has grown by pretty much 30,000 subscribers, and I've just been casually chatting to Mr. Beast on Twitter, as you do. It was clear that you guys enjoyed this video, but I got a lot of comments asking me to cover Mr. Beast's early beginnings and how he first gained momentum. I suppose it's easy to look at the things he is doing now to grow his channel, but what about when he was just a kid in his bedroom with a small gaming channel? So today we're going to travel back in time before the money and crazy stunts to see how Mr. Beast really made his name. Stay tuned because this is going to be another YouTube masterclass from Jimmy Donaldson.
Just 10.
Now notice how he brought us in with his introduction.
450 videos on this channel. I've put a lot of time into this channel, and I'm glad people are enjoying my content. I'm glad people are liking my videos.
I want to start out with a quick summary of Mr. Beast's YouTube journey. Then I'll break down 3 more lessons we can take on board as small creators to help us grow our own channels. Jimmy Donaldson started out his YouTube career by uploading gaming videos, mainly Minecraft and Call of Duty. Inspired by the likes of Ali A and PewDiePie, he had high hopes of becoming a game and commentary channel. He uploaded hundreds of videos but had very limited growth. He then started to shift his focus and everything started to change. One of his first successful videos was a video talking about how much PewDiePie makes. This was followed on by many other YouTube related videos where Jimmy began commenting on the platform as a whole and other large creators. Then came the now deleted Worst Intros series where Mr. Beast reacted to cringy intros from other small YouTubers. Leave a comment below if you remember those. This momentum carried through into his first videos that really hit the big time. When Mr. Beast started getting behind the camera himself, showing his real personality, the viewers came in their millions. The biggest breakthrough during this period is the infamous Counting to 100,000 video, which gained millions of views in a matter of days, propelling his name to the forefront of YouTube. Then came the money, which Mr. Beast used to make even more crazy videos, and the rest is history. At 28 million subscribers today, it's hard to believe Mr. Beast started out his channel by making videos like this.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
I've never understood how people can watch other people playing video games, but that's just me.
This whole platform is about
Yes, I know. It's a huge successful thing. I'm just saying I don't get it, but I know millions of people do.
Pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
So what were the key things Mr. Beast did to blow up his channel when he had under 100,000 subscribers? What concepts are still relevant to small YouTubers today? The first thing Mr. Beast did that really sparked his growth on YouTube was he took the focus away from himself. Now this may seem counterintuitive, so let me explain. When Jimmy started on YouTube, he was just another upcoming gamer doing commentary videos. People don't care about the 1000th small YouTuber making Minecraft videos like everyone else. Think about it. If you see a Minecraft video in your feed from another YouTuber you don't know yet, what is compelling you to click on it? It was when he first started making videos on trending topics and other large YouTubers that he really started to see his first traction. He realised that, to be quite honest, people didn't care about who he was back then. He had to talk about topics people did care about first. This is quite commonly called trend jacking within the YouTube community, where you make videos about a trending topic or something that is searched a lot, you piggyback on that subject and build an audience off the back of it. Now, some people frown upon this and say you should only make content you want to make before anything else. And I think this should be always the end goal with YouTube. But in my opinion, it's kind of like saying a business should make products they want and not what the market wants. When starting on YouTube, it is so important to realise that people don't care about you when you're small. It's harsh but true. MrBeast, realising this very early on, helped his content reach new audiences, so when he did start making videos about himself and his personality, he had a viewer base already there. So I recommend seeing what's trending within your niche and seeing where you can add value and input. For example, if you're a small gaming YouTuber, uploading a video called "My New Record Kill in Fortnite" probably won't get much traction, considering hundreds of people will have made a video similar to this before and the focus on the video is on you as a gamer. But making a video called "How to Get High Kill Games in Fortnite Using the Lightsaber" would have a much better chance of being discovered, as you are bringing value and appealing to new audiences.
Alright, so I'm going to stop it on lesson 1. What did you guys take in from that lesson 1?
Trend jacking. We need to do more trend jacking.
So what's an example of us doing a trend jacking?
It's just like they say, it's something that's popular. We need to ride something that's popular. And again, until we get the subscribers that we want, we should do like more of this, do things that are relevant.
What I'd like to do is to trend jack the concept of helping people build their YouTube channels. There's a whole genre out there of people that, like Tim Schmoyer, who help other people build their channels.
Okay.
So what we're doing is, I feel like we're hijacking that sort of concept and applying it to us, and we're inviting you guys in with us.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
What are we going to learn? How are we going to apply it? What are we doing differently with our videos? We're going to be public about it. Instead of it being behind the stage, we're bringing it to you.
That's good.
So to me, that's our trend jacking. This is temporary. We're going to build up an audience with it, and we're going to still do all of our other videos.
That's almost a genius.
Well, hopefully this will
I'm
work
really
out for
thinking
us.
about it.
Okay, so my challenge to you is, what are you able to do for trend jacking for your own niche? And that's my other thing too I want to talk about really quick was, are we being too broad with our videos? You know, movie reviews, something that we do a lot of. Are our movie reviews unique? Are they notable? Is there anything different that we're doing with these movie reviews from everybody else?
There's 4 of us.
I would argue that we're not. That's a good point. That's a good point. There's 4 of us, and the other ones all have one. So thank you, Devon. That's a great point. But are we maximizing the use of the 4 of us?
Okay, then I think we should.
We need to do challenges and stuff then too. Then
What would that be with a movie review, though? Like, what can we do differently with our movie reviews is what I'm asking. And maybe we don't have the answers now, but it's something to think about is, can we take the movie review genre and do something notable differently with it? I don't have the answer.
Well, there's something
see.
there's something that I would like to do, but I don't want to say it on the camera.
Okay. Ray, do you have any input?
I like what I took from it is, I know we're on the movie reviews and everything else.
Well, there's just
but
an
it's-
example.
I know. But the other one that I like is he didn't put the eye. You know, the whole eye factor where it
Very
is-
important.
That's the big thing. It's like, as much as we have certain concepts and things that we want to go ahead and talk about and stuff like that, until you get the subscribers, we have to get the subscribers in, and then when they fall in love with us because of the content that we do have, you can always induce the eye, our concepts, our thought processes, our beliefs, and everything else like that, because they basically followed us because of something that we brought to them that they thought was unique.
Yeah, that's a very valid point, because just like you said, that's a harsh point to make.
Yeah.
But people don't care about you when you're a small YouTuber.
Yeah. So I think fixing
It's
our
brutal.
titles has definitely helped. I think you fixed the title in the last video, like we talked about, and it definitely brought us more views because it's not our review. It's this movie doesn't suck.
Yeah.
Why doesn't it suck?
Guys, here's one thumbnail from our old ones, and here's a new one. And the newest one was with Kristen Stewart's Underwater.
Yeah.
And I put on there, Kristen Stewart doesn't suck, basically in the title.
Basically.
And we've had 50% more views within 24 hours than we have with our previous.
And that's me without advertising it on Reddit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And,
so.
the other thing, too, was I hadn't told Aaron yet, but 52% within 24 hours was from YouTube search. And we've never gotten those
Yeah,
numbers.
that's awesome. I think fixing the titles definitely helped because it's not our review, it's why doesn't the movie suck?
It was both the thumbnail and the title.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on to point number 2.
Okay, now on to lesson 2 from MrBeast's early beginnings on YouTube, and that is to experiment and innovate with your content. When people hear the word innovate, they usually think of Elon Musk or Steve Jobs, not some kid from North Carolina who taped himself together with toilet paper. But hear me out. When you consider how much content is being posted on YouTube every single day, it's hard for upcoming YouTubers to create something new. In fact, let's be honest, half of YouTube these days is just rinsing and repeating what already works, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you can innovate and bring something out that's completely fresh and exciting to viewers, it's a recipe for success. After building a base of an audience for himself, MrBeast began experimenting with his content, and eventually he struck gold. His crazy challenges were something no one on the platform had seen before. Whether it be counting to 100,000, watching Everyday Bro for 10 hours straight, or saying PewDiePie's name 100,000 times. These videos were crazy, and don't lie, when you saw them the first time you probably said, why would anyone watch that? And then you proceeded to click right on it. I know I did. Not to mention, Jimmy timed these challenges pretty well, as it was during a period where YouTube had started promoting videos based on the amount of watch time they were getting. And what better way to get watch time up than to create a marathon
I
stream?
have to say, I was never.
You see, a lot of small
aware
YouTubers look at what
Yeah,
other big
they're-
YouTubers are making in the space and just try to replicate it.
It's a lot of views.
However, experimenting with new ideas and innovating is exactly what you need to strike gold. It's on a much smaller scale than MrBeast, but when I made my first YouTuber analysis video in 2017, there was nobody really doing anything like it. In fact, I spent 20 hours making my Peter McKinnon video and then considered not posting it at all as I didn't think it would do well. It then went on to hit over 300,000 views in its first few months on YouTube, which I know is still nothing compared to MrBeast, but for a channel that only had a few thousand subscribers at the time, I was pretty happy with that. MrBeast has never been afraid to experiment with his content. Sometimes it doesn't work, but you only need to get it right once.
I feel that we're guilty of that.
To stand out on YouTube, you sometimes need to go against the grain. I suppose the key takeaway here is to never be afraid to experiment with your content.
I'm going to pause there because he's about to go into this advertisement, which is very well done. But I wanted us to talk. Well, yes, we can. But I wanted you to know that he does put his advertising in there. I thought that was really cool the way he does do it. Is number one, his video advertising is for video creators. And that's his audience, so that's what his advertising was. So I thought that was very well done. But I didn't want us to skip over his second point. I feel that we are guilty of making what other people have already done. And so it kind of goes back to point number one of trying to be innovative within our niche of who we are and what we're doing. Okay. So that's a challenge. Is all right. So what are you able to do to make yourself stand out from all the other millions of YouTubers out there?
But it's hard though. It is. It's very hard to be different whenever there's only so much that you can do.
I just feel like we're waking up to this information though, because we could have kept on making the same videos. Guys, we've had so many meetings about how were we able to improve, what are we able to do differently. We've had these meetings, we have put out videos and everything just like you are. And it just wasn't getting us to where we wanted to be. So I'm glad that we're learning from PADDY GALLOWAY and from MrBeast and from Tim Schmoyer. All right, so here is his advertisement. We're going to zip through that a little bit. I have the link for you down in our description for his full video, and I invite you to watch it.
The last lesson from Jimmy's start on YouTube is a simple one. He started with what he had. Simple as that. So many upcoming creators put off making content for a variety of different reasons, myself included. But one of the main things I hear is I don't have this camera, I don't have these skills, this editing software, and so on and so on. I've definitely been guilty of this myself in the past. However, MrBeast is living proof that good things don't come to those who wait on YouTube, they come to those who start and persist. If you look at the content MrBeast started with and compare it to where he's at now, it's literally a world apart, and judging by his latest tweet, it's only going to get even better. The point is, he would have never got to the point he is now if he had waited around until he got a new camera or a better microphone. If you want to start a YouTube channel in 2020, just put out content. Yes, it might not be to the level you want at the start, but waiting around for the perfect moment when you have X, Y, or Z doesn't work. Listen to the man himself talk about his attitude towards the subject with Casey Neistat.
And then I got an iPhone, which then, because I had a Windows phone, which only recorded like 480, I couldn't record with that. So once I got an iPhone, after years of like all this stuff, then I started recording myself and I moved a little bit away from gaming. And then I was able to buy a camera, but I got like 200,000 subscribers with like an iPhone 5, recording in 30 FPS, 720p.
You hear that?
And yeah, and that's why like I tell people all the time, start a channel, they're like, I can't afford it. And they have like literally like the new iPhone. People used to always complain about the quality, and I was just like, okay, well, I can't do anything. I need my next paycheck to buy something.
So that wraps up part 2 of the MrBeast analysis on my channel.
All right, so that was point number 3. And that was start with what you have. Okay. I think we've done that. I think we've done a great job. I will tell you guys, though, we have invested literally thousands of dollars in our channel, buying top-of-the-line equipment, cameras, microphones, everything.
We have a rug that y'all don't even see.
Yes.
It says the tall table on it. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's a great
y'all
rug.
don't see it.
My partner here always has to have the best of the best. If it is second best, he doesn't want it.
He doesn't want it, and it has to fit a
I'm not satisfied with this table right now.
Okay, which we are keeping. We're keeping this until 10,000 subscribers, and then we're going to change it
At
out.
10,000 subscribers, we will change out to a table.
You can have
Is
this
it on
table.
order already? Is it on order already?
No, it's not.
Sometimes we just show up and there's new
It's
stuff.
just this stuff and be like, what happened was.
So my point is, though, is don't be us, is what I'm saying, is that what I learned from his channel, from his video, and from others, is that you start with what you have. It's the content that matters. Yeah. It's the maximizing your niche or coming up with something innovative. Lessons 1 and 2 are more important than lesson number 3.
Yeah.
As far as what you have.
And I think that's the thing. That could be a scary component for most people. Is just like they may have a great idea, but they're like, I don't want to shoot that great idea until I have this camera, I have this and that. And what happens is the next person comes and grabs that
idea.
It grabs the idea that has that iPhone 5 or iPhone 6. So I mean, I like the fact that he gives that whole entire thing. It's just like he was working with Windows, and then his first 200,000,
which tells you it was a while ago. Windows haven't had phones for quite a while.
That's true.
One of our movie review videos, I arrived at the movie theater and realized I forgot our camera, and I was really upset about it. And then I realized, hey, I've got the best camera on me, and that's my iPhone.
Yep.
And you guys,
new.
and you couldn't even tell that there was a difference with the footage
At all.
All right. So do we have anything else about point number 3? We feel good about point number 3. All right, guys, thank you for watching this video with us. We hope that you've learned from it. Click down onto the description for us so you can see the original links if you'd like to watch those videos. Like, subscribe, and we will see you the next time that we see you.
Peace out.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.